So, thought I would do something a little bit different. It's not really a swimming related video. Um, Still, it's New Year. So, what are we doing? Hey guys. So, first of all, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's subscribed, liked, followed, donated to this channel this year. You've absolutely no idea how grateful I am for your support. It's been absolutely incredible and a very difficult year for everybody. This is a new channel. It's, to be honest with you, something I never thought that I would be doing as I'm still really learning how to coach. Never mind trying to talk about it in a way that other people find even a little bit interesting. So, thank you very much for being patient with me and for sticking with me the whole way through this terrible year. I've got a few ideas where I would like to go with this, but I think I'll leave them for another video. If you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, um, the like button, the little bell, and feel free to comment on any of the videos on the channel. It all helps to generate some momentum through the search engines. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon subscriber, I've left a link down below. That's something I started about a month, 2 months ago, and it's something I want to drive forwards a little bit more. So thank you again. Anyway, every year at this time, we take time to look back on the last year. We look forward to the new year will bring. We celebrate the good things that have happened even this year, and we probably resolve to do the other stuff just a little bit better. It's the thing about New Year. It brings with it a hope of better things, a hope of opportunities and new beginnings. And let's be honest, 2020 hasn't exactly set the bar all that high. We're now in our third lockdown. Christmas pretty much got cancelled, and we have a curfew in place in Northern Ireland between 8 at night and 6 in the morning. COVID definitely did for 2020. People all over the world have been unable to gather together as they want to. They've been unable to spend holidays with their loved ones. But with the new year just around the corner, we need life to go on. We need to find a way to have the life that we want and the life that we've worked for. This year, it's kept us out of the water for huge chunks of it. Kept us away from our teammates and our friends. It's completely stopped us from racing. But maybe it's taught us something about ourselves. For me, I've been inspired by the members of the swimming club that I coach and some of the swimming community at large as well. Members of our club have volunteered in the community. They've worked with the younger swimmers to keep them engaged, keep them motivated, and they've done it for no reward at all, but simply because they love the sport. This makes me feel good. It makes me feel that I'm starting to do a job that I set out to do, to teach people to love our sport. The members of our club have responded so well to this year, and I'm so proud by that indomitable spirit. To the very youngest members of our club who still haven't had the opportunity to get back in the water yet, I say keep the faith. We will get back, and I promise we will be better than we've ever been. I continue every day to be inspired by the incredible young people that I'm fortunate enough to work with, and I draw inspiration that even on my darkest days, there's hope. Hope in a new year, hope in a fresh start. We look back at January 2020, it seems like a lifetime ago, with real hope. We'd started for the rest of the season. It's just finished. We come out of a huge winter cycle with representation at Europeans in Glasgow, and we were on a run of breaking records that, quite frankly, was staggering. Pointed towards what surely should have been the best year that this club has ever seen, with the Olympics just around the corner. Then obviously March happened, and that kind of shot everything down. What I will say is that as sportsmen and women, we are not defined by the good days. We're not defined by the days when everything goes well, when we hit every set, we feel like we can take on the world. Those days are the easy days. We're not defined by the record-breaking days. What defines us are the bad days, the days that we don't want to get out of bed, the days when the grind nearly beats us, when what defines us is how we respond to the challenges that are put in front of us. And even though it doesn't seem like it, the challenges that we're going through this season are going to make the victories at the end of it feel even better. For me, the way we as a club responded to the COVID challenges is a source of enduring hope in difficult and completely unprecedented times. Of course, this year has been tinged with sadness and frustration, more than tinged. Far too many people are mourning the loss of those who are dear to them, something that makes the frustration of a postponed Olympic Games just an afterthought. Everyone is missing friends and family. those who've been distanced from us for their own safety. What many of us really want for Christmas is just a hug or a squeeze of a hand, some resemblance of a normal life that we enjoyed before COVID. I want to take a moment to just say to you, if you're suffering mentally or you're suffering physically, you're not alone. You don't have to suffer alone. There's always someone there who will listen. You just need to talk. Especially guys, we don't want to talk. But if we're suffering, we've got to open up. We've got to talk. There's no shame in it. In March, we said that we would come through this. We would surely be better people. But that doesn't happen automatically. It doesn't. We have to work to be better. We have to practice our patience. We have to practice our understanding. And if we don't, then this isn't going to make us better. It's going to make us more skeptical and less tolerant. It's very easy to find ourselves becoming less tolerant and more cynical. I know. I check myself every day because I find myself questioning things and losing patience. It's my hope that as a sport and as a world, there will be more of us listening, trying to help, because otherwise the impact on our mental health moving forwards is going to be far worse than COVID. It's going to be far worse than anything we've suffered before, and it's going to be unseen. It's my hope that this new year, the spirit of selflessness, love, and above all, hope guides us in the times ahead. It is in this spirit of never giving up, never backing down, always striving towards our goals that I wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. If you've made it all the way to the end, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this. It's not really a swimming video. Um, but again, I want to just say, stay safe, stay home. Remember, what is it? Hands, face, and space. And we'll get through this. 2021 will be better. It will be. Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the other side.